Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to dive into a really simple story, but one that has a powerful lesson about a challenge that, let's be honest, we all face: how we use our time. It's a tale of two brothers, one day, and one very, very crucial choice. So, here's the setup. Picture this. Two people get the exact same resource. 24 hours in a day, we all get that, right? And yet where they end up is worlds apart. This story isn't really about who's smarter or more talented. It's all about the small choices that add up and make all the difference. Let's see how it plays out.
All right, so let's meet our main characters. We've got twin brothers, Sonu and Monu. They share the same family, but as you're about to see, they have two completely different mindsets.
Okay, so this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's like night and day. On one side, you've got Sonu, the planner. He gets up and tackles the important stuff first so he can enjoy himself later. And on the other side, you've got Monu, the procrastinator. He's all about what feels good right now, choosing to play first and just pushing all that work to some vague later. So now, let's see how these two different ways of thinking actually shape their actions over a single Sunday. This is where their habits really get put to the test. So here we have Sonu, and his logic is it's crystal clear, right? He knows what's on his plate, the Hindi test, that English project, and he gets right on it, no hesitation. This is exactly what being proactive looks like in the real world.
And then there's Monu. And his reasoning is something I think we've all told ourselves at some point. I've got the whole day. It's that classic excuse for putting things off, you know? The day feels like it's going to last forever, so it feels so easy to just delay what needs to get done right now.
And this timeline, wow, it brilliantly shows the two different roads they took. I mean, look at this. Morning, afternoon, and evening, their choices are complete opposites. While Sonu is systematically checking things off his list, Monu is just filling his day with fun and distractions. And by the evening, the result is so stark. Sonu is done, he's relaxed, he's prepared. Monu, on the other hand, is just getting home with zero time left.
All right, so now it's time to face the music. This is where all those choices lead to the inevitable outcome. Come Monday morning, the results are, well, they're exactly what you'd expect. And this chart says it all, really. Sonu's preparation totally pays off with a high score. Monu, well, he has to face the music for his inaction. These results aren't random at all. They're a direct reflection of the effort they each put in.
You know, the fallout isn't just about a bad grade. It starts to ripple outwards and affect the whole family. His mom points out this really painful truth. This habit of putting things off is causing him to fall behind, not just in school, but in life.
So, faced with this failure, what does Monu do? He does something that's, well, superhuman. He looks for something else to blame. Instead of his own choices, he blames bad luck. It's such a classic psychological trap, isn't it? To avoid taking responsibility by saying it was something out of our control.
But this is where the story gets really good. This whole crisis leads to the core lesson of the story, and it comes from their father. And you know what? He doesn't scold them, he teaches them.
So the dad, he starts by just naming the problem. He puts a word to it: procrastination. He explains that always pushing work off to tomorrow is basically a recipe for failure because, just like the slide says, that work often just stays incomplete. It's such a simple but profound truth.
And he doesn't just name the problem, he gives them a solution. A super clear three-step plan, right here. First, use your time properly. Second, stop putting stuff off. And third, and this is the big one, make your own luck. He explains that success isn't about chance, it's the result of being prepared. Sonu didn't have good luck, he created his luck with good habits.
And you know what? After hearing all this wisdom, something finally clicks for Monu. This leads to a promise to change, and it shows him a new path forward.
And this right here, this is the moment of accountability. Monu actually hears his father's advice. He stops blaming luck and commits to changing his ways, realizing that if he respects his time, he'll earn respect from others, and maybe more importantly, from himself.
You know, Monu's story is just a brilliant reminder that failure isn't a dead end. Not at all. His bad grade wasn't just a result, it was the catalyst, the spark he needed to learn this huge life lesson and to grow from it. And honestly, that's often the real purpose of our mistakes.
Which really just leaves us with this one final question for you. The story of Sonu and Monu, it's really a story about all of us, isn't it? So what's your Hindi test? What's that one task you've been putting off that you could just start today? Think about it. Thanks so much for joining me.